Al Jamal.
Thank you, Speaker. Good morning. Speaker, Executive Mayor, fellow councillors. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. At the offset, I acknowledge the officials and staff to work diligently to prepare this budget. The efforts are appreciated. As this council term draws to a close, I also thank every councillor. While we have differed politically, it has been an honor to serve alongside you in representing the people of Cape Town. However, Speaker, our responsibility today is not to congratulate ourselves. It is to honestly assess whether this budget responds to the needs of our residents. For the first time in my 10 years as a councillor, this city has failed to obtain a clean audit. That should concern every member of this council. Audit findings are not merely accounting issues. They reflect the state of governance and financial oversight. Equally concerning is the continued irregular, fruitless and wasteful expenditure. Every rand lost through the poor planning, procurement failures or administrative negligence is a rand taken away from housing, infrastructure, basic services and community safety. Cape Town's ratepayers deserve accountability. Identifying irregular expenditure is not enough. There must be consequences where misconduct is found. Lessons must be learned, and these failures must not be repeated. Without accountability, good governance becomes little more than a slogan. Speaker, despite successful budgets, thousands of families remain without dignified housing. At the same time, billions have been invested in safety and security, yet many communities continue to experience gang violence, serious crimes and fear. Residents do not measure success by how much equipment is purchased. They measure it by whether they are safer. We must also acknowledge the ongoing frustrations of residents at the Buka flats. Years of recurring water disruptions and inadequate engagements have left many feeling ignored. Access to water is a basic human right, and leadership must be visible when communities are in crisis. Finally, Speaker, a caring city must never lose sight of its humanity. During recent severe weather, vulnerable people, including women and children, awaiting repatriation, required emergency humanitarian assistance. Compassion and the rule of law are not mutually exclusive. We can uphold both. We thank and acknowledge Gift of the Givers, Mothers for Gaza, relevant religious institutions, and many other stakeholders who assisted with humanitarian aid. Speaker, Cape Town deserves a budget that delivers measurable improvements in housing, service delivery, public safety, accountability, and compassion. Good governance is not measured by the size of a budget, the number of projects announced, or the volume of press releases. It is measured by whether families receive homes, whether taps have water, whether communities are safer, whether public money is protected, and whether every resident feels that this city works for them. For these reasons, we cannot with a clear conscience support this process budget. While we acknowledge the work of the officials who prepared it, we believe the budget does not adequately respond to the realities facing too many Cape Townians. As I conclude, Speaker, my final say, every year in and year out, Mr. Mayor, the 7 P's, proper prior planning prevents poor, pathetic performance. Let me repeat it again. Proper prior planning prevents poor, pathetic performance. This comes on behalf of Al Jamal. I shall thank you. Thank you, Speaker.